Anything else you guys need to do? Otherwise, I'm ready.
I don't know. I mean,
Yeah, there's some rules on that thing.
Yeah, I know. We have to check. So we can hide it.
Jim, what are we doing here? Brian said it looks like his shop now, like cars just show up. Do you know what we're doing here?
I have
like
no idea.
Cars show up and there's no motor in them and they don't run. That's exactly how they show.
Okay, so today is what? What day is today?
I don't know.
November 28, 2022. November 28, 2022. We have 50. We have less than 60 days to the first race. Is that right?
Yes.
Battle of the
Yes,
Thrones.
January 14th through 16th.
Yeah, so we will have an amazing gala night at Orlando to crown the champions of the 2022 season. And the first race of the 2023 season, it's right there. It's like the second week of January, right?
Yes.
Do you think you can make it?
Oh no.
Yeah,
Do
we
you think you can make it?
Might be pushing it, but we'll make it.
Do you think you can
We'll
make
make it.
Man, Saver McBride and Jack Green, they surprised me because we're just talking about this deal and the car shows up. So I don't know. Like I'm as surprised as you right now because I don't know. I don't know. Hey Cameron, do you think you can make it?
Yeah, I can make what?
There's 60 days for the first race.
No motor.
For this one? Philippe,
Yeah.
do you think you can make it?
Get it again?
There's 60 days for the first race.
We gotta put the motor in. There's nothing in it right now.
All right? Boom. He said we can. He said we can.
I don't think it's a problem.
Okay, we can. Jim, we got it, Jim.
Bet.
We got it.
All in.
We got the manpower.
Look at that. I don't know. I don't know what to explain. We're about to find out.
So we just drop that off here.
I guess.
I think we need to talk with the wiring guy.
We're gonna need to talk to the wiring guy, and we need to give our buddy a call and see what we're gonna do because, like, I know they're working on the engine right now.
Collaborate.
We already have like a lot of stuff that's already online, so let's break the surprise because like this is a surprise for me as well. The plan is to break the nitrous record. That's the plan. Go quicker than 354. That's the plan right now. That's the plan. So we have here one of the beautiful bodies that I think, at least on ProMod, 69 Pico Camaro. And it's surprised about the engine combo right now, besides being nitrous, right? Big, yeah, it's gonna be big. It's RVW, so it's outlaw stuff, right?
Big.
So outlaw nitrous engine with Mark Mickey 3-speed lockup option. And we'll see it. What else gonna happen? Big question mark. You can guys edit and put like a big question mark. What's happening? Well, we have 60 days.
It looks light.
Oh, I bet that car is gonna go here, there, here, there, here, there, and we still need to test. So we actually have 45 to 50 days. Okay. They said we can do it. There's a lot of people gonna be involved, not just here, you know?
Yeah.
I bet it's gonna have 30 plus hands on that car to make it happen. And then let's see if we can make the first race or not. Okay. Take a look at that, Jim.
So we are on day 5 here. Jacob, how's it coming along?
Coming pretty good. It's day 5 of 47 days. We're not good at math, and we thought we had like 60 something days. Q1's January 12th. So add that up. 47 days total with the car, 42 now. Finishing some wiring stuff, but want it to be nice, serviceable, flexible like this. Whole reason we have this is the option to run the bottles on the front of the car if we want to. But this is pretty flexible. This same thing is going to plug inside to the regular 2 bottles. So move the bottles, move the plug. Pretty simple. Probably a few days left wiring. We got relay boards done. If you want to look at those, James. It's a tight squeeze in here.
Thanks, bud. I appreciate it.
Promise it's not as bad as it looks. Everything's left long, so ideally, okay, it looks like a mess right now. When it's all done, there you get a little picture of that, Jim. So it'll look something like that, like this one, for example. Much more tidy. Shit'll be trimmed down. Same with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stages we're wiring it for just to have flexibility. Should be 6, but go ahead and have a 7th one in there. I don't know what to tell you. So hopefully this stuff is going in the car tonight, tomorrow. I've already had a lot of late nights this week on this thing. Check in with us Monday on the wiring, see how that's going. This is a big part, but a small part of what this thing needs. Like if you want to come check it out with me, James. Wheelie bars, those go in the trash. This is a radial car, we don't need those. Back window, we do need this. We're gonna go down to Home Depot, get some Lexan, cut us one out. Driver, we do have a driver, Lewis, so doing something there. This thing, extra weight, trash. Clutch pedal, trash. Whatever that is, trash. A lot of trash in the car still. Also, kind of obviously no transmission, no drive shaft. You've heard the term all gas, no brakes. If you check this out, it's exactly what we got going on. We got to come up with some brake lines on this thing. It's all gas, no brakes right now. But very light car, very light car. That's the main thing here. We're taking off anything extra we don't need. We do need the brake lines. We're going to get some of those. We got to get some bar mounts for these coils. This was literally zip ties so we could figure out links on wiring. Same with the O2s. We got to find a better way to mount this stuff, but we're getting it wired. So Felipe's coming tomorrow. He's going to start doing other race car things to it. I'm going to keep on wiring on it. And you guys check in with us Monday, see where we're at. Don't do this at home. You're gonna burn it, it's gonna be all black, you're gonna be crying. I saw it on the FuelTech video. Don't do it.
He just ruined it.
No, it's
Unbelievable.
perfect. It's perfect. That shows that we're working. So today is December the 29th. I'm happy, but like at the same time, like this is sketchy now because like we don't have as much time as we should have. So I have my buddy Nick and Holden right there. You're gonna see only legs because they're working on the car right now. They show up here today. What time was that? 6:45 or something?
Yeah.
We should have Jack by now, but Jack ain't here. So when Jack comes here, we put him on the video, but Jack's not here yet. And is Dee supposed to be here today? I heard something about that.
I tried to give it to him, but he didn't come.
You see, so I don't know if Dee's gonna be here. Right, so for who doesn't know, Dee is Xavier McBride, our buddy here. So we got the engine. So engine showed up. So our beautiful buck engine here. Secret size, so we can tell if it's 1200, 1100, we can say that. And we're working on the car. So my buddies over here taking oil out from the housing. We're gonna be swapping ratios right now. So the last time that these cars seen the racetrack was on Pro Mod trim. So rear end is a different ratio. So we're changing that guy over there. Once we do that, there's a couple more stuff we can do in the back. Shocks. Mance already got us the shocks, so we're gonna put the shocks in. And we should be receiving the transmission today as well from Mark Mickey. So transmission should be here, converter, shifter, everything, and the engine. So if everything goes okay today, December the 29th, we will have almost running car. I'll say almost because there's a lot of other details. So there's still some changes on the chassis that we need to do to allow this baby to extend as it should on a radial trim. There's some wiring to finish, and there's some details that we only can see what we need to do once we have motor and transmission in its place. So let's see what we can do today, and by the end of the day we'll do a quick update for you guys. Look at that pretty boy.
This would go towards the motor, and then this, yeah. It goes on the motor like that. Yeah. These go towards the motor.
Oh, that remind me once we put this backwards. We did that.
You did?
On the car. On the engine.
Yeah, so
Because it goes both ways.
You got to go like that on the motor.
Uh-huh.
Well, we can put the flywheel on now.
Yeah. We could have done before 7. Before 7. This thing could be on the car. It was Nick's fault.
How's it my fault?
He lost the fuel cell. I had to go back and get one.
You lost the fuel cell, man? Was you?
I ain't had nothing to do with that car getting delivered to Alabama.
He did it.
But if it feels good, blame it on me. Blame it on me.
Maybe up.
Hey, you doing my Palmer wrap there, buddy?
Hello, Lewis.
So, bud.
So, what's today?
I just got off the phone with Eric. For who doesn't know, Eric has a company called Finish Light Consultant, and they help a lot on organizing a lot of stuff, including the FuelTech Radial Outlaw series, right? And he just told me that they had to postpone the first race. So like it seems like because of some rule changes on X275, and there's a lot of people that was relying to them, that the first race was too early in the year. There's not enough parts for some people, and some people didn't finish the car. They were like, man, we may have a problem here. And they want to be fair to everyone, so they don't want to go there like a lot of people don't show up because they don't have stuff. And I agree 100%. As you guys saw there, like we were rushing to make this happen, right? Like we were like, oh my God, what are we gonna do? So they decided to postpone. They're gonna swap dates, and the Battle of the Thrones will be thrown later. They don't know yet where, you know, like on the calendar, but it's not going to be right now. So like that's what just happened. So we were rushing. We got it. We were about to go, but like. That's gonna give us some time, right? So like I spoke with Jack on the phone, and we made a decision of trying to do some improvements on the car. So we spoke with Charlie Buck as well, and we're gonna swap motors. Like we found another motor available there. Jack is trying to get it as we speak, and we're gonna try to put that on the car. It seems to be like a newer power plant, so it should be a little bit better than what we have. And as soon as we get that together, so take one engine out, put another one in, make sure everything is okay, we're gonna try to go to Steele, Alabama, because like it's pretty much like home track for us, I would say, because it's about 2 hours from FuelTech. And Jason Collins and the guys from Alabama, they're great. So we're gonna try to do that. Swap motors, do a small finishing on the car that we're like kind of bypassing since we're trying to rush. We're gonna try to do a little bit better on the car. And I would assume after Alabama, the first race of the season for RVW, or Radial vs. the World, it's gonna be Lights Out 14. So finish some stuff on the car, go out to test in Alabama, and after that quick test, we go to Lights Out and see what the car can do. Dragway, Alabama. International Dragway on Alabama. I like this track. It's real deal. Old school track. Surface is badass. It's inside like a florist or something, so like you can hear the cars going down and then it echoes back to you. It's really cool shit. Really cool shit. And we have here, look at that beauty. Look at that beauty doing some travel. Woo! Radial Racing. Lots of travel in the back, lots of power up front, and trying to keep the nose down low so we can pile more power here. So we just cranked the motor at the shop, and we're taking here to the track to do some shakedown because we have some racing to do next week. So Jim, I hope you have some good footage today. And then we go to the racetrack, different one, Valdosta, South Georgia, for the first race of the season for Radial vs. the World. There was a race that happened, but on that race there was no RVW class, right? So that was back on Bradenton. This next one on South Georgia does have. So the season actually starts with not all the classes, and we're gonna have another race or so to kind of fumble around. Everyone has gonna have the same amount of races for the FuelTech Radial Outlaw Series. And let's see how we do. We have this baby here too, so we have 2 RVW on this team. So Bar Racing changed their goals this year, and we're going for the win on RVW. So we have 2 cars, similar combination, so nitrous combination, 3-speed, as light as we can get, buck engines, unknown size, since it's outlaw, I can't tell them that. Like, I'm sorry. A 350? Okay, so Neil just said it's a 350. It may be a stroker 383, okay, so 350, okay, 350. Oh, it's a stroker, okay, so it's a stroker 383, guys. I don't know, I don't think that adds up because the piston is this big. There's no way it's a 383, maybe it's a 400 or something. Well, we're gonna see. You know, at some point we're gonna need to do some maintenance. We don't want, but like a racing, you do it, you know, you hurt the motor sometimes, and for sure you do maintenance. So we're gonna go over and talk about the motors later. Like, so today is shakedown time. So we're gonna try to make warbird and insufficient funds, that's funny as hell, down the track. So we're gonna try to have both cars go down the track, go straight, everything works, brake, shoots, and if everything works, we're gonna try to do a little push on the 60 and 330 and see how it goes. So on this car, the goal is go 3 seconds anything, and this one, I don't know, it's hard to tell what kind of go we have on that thing. Maybe go like 240s to the middle, something like that, because I don't think we're gonna do even a full lap. We're just trying to see how the chassis behaves and stuff like that. This is a new car, let me say. This car never raced radial racing. This car, we know what it takes. This car being 350s before. So we just need to, you know, readapt to the new engine transmission combination. This one, it's, I don't know. It may go left, may go right, may go up, may spin. We don't know. So let's see how this thing behaves and how fast this one goes.
What do you think it went?
She was pretty smooth to like high 3 seconds, low 4.
On the motor, that's a motor fast.
I know. She has like 2,000. How fast she was?
Faster, way faster than I thought it was going to be.
4.3. Look at that shit.
Yeah.
Ooh, we pro stock car racing, guys. Ooh. Pro stock. Like with the right ratios, you go 399 or some crap.
I mean, that's off the trailer.
No, she's fine. She drove right. She barely made a move, but like barely. She shifted good. And then I start feeling that wah wah wah. Weird, right? But not major. You mainly hear, you barely feel it. I like it. Can't complain.
Oh, we were thinking 50, 60,
38, right there.
38,
103 just on the motor.
163.
Look at this fucker, huh? This is slightly quicker than an Ultra Street car. That shows how fast Ultra Street it is.
Yeah.
Right? Wow. But like, she sounded good. I don't know for you guys, but she sounded good inside the car.
I think it was perfect.
Yeah, she was just like.
That was an ideal first pass.
Oh yeah, I like it. Everything worked.
Oh. But shitload of carbon on this thing.
Weird, huh? But the noise is from the back for sure. So something is rubbing.
Yeah.
It's either like the caliper on the wheel, the caliper loose touching the brakes. I'm not sure, but you only start doing after the run, not after the burnout.
Oh, come on.
Burnout is good?
Yeah.
I got a little excited.
Oh, shit. Where are you going?
Yeah, you said like stop, you're like, man, this is so good. It's so good. She needs a good first run.
You got to make sure it's good. They didn't have much place to sit, so I can go and fix it now. Now they got a place to sit. I'm happy with that first time. You know what, the only thing that scared me when you said that? I hope they put fluid that rear end. I did not check that.
I believe they did it at my shop, but I'm not sure. I didn't check either. The good thing we didn't win like 210 at 340. At least that, right? We didn't beat up on that thing.
That's fast.
What you want to do?
Put on 3 phone in there, all y'all can do.
Yeah, we should have fluid in here though. Ain't no way I'm gonna put fluid in this thing try to run it. We'll turn but one way. Make sure we got fluid in here. We're gonna get some if we need it. There's one quart in here. What happened to it though? There's one quart in here. Let me see what gears we got. I'll holler back.
Jack.
Enough fluid in. It wasn't on my list. It's bone dry. Look down there. It's bone dry.
How she is.
It'll turn one way, but not the other. So I got a 40 gear. I guess we're stick in.
How bad is the gear?
Oh, it's chewed up. It ain't disintegrated, but it's got bad marks.
Okay, so it can't run.
Yeah, we're gonna change gears. No, we're not running that one. I got another thing. Got a 25. We got a 40.
So we need to find a 25 later.
Try that. See, they don't understand there's special wrenches in there and stuff. Hey, how about a 7/16? That same setup. You got to watch them videos now.
That?
No, the regular one. Is that the regular one?
Regular one.
You can't get on this one.
That one tire?
Oh. Ratchet, where's your holy shit impact?
Is that it?
Yep. We gotta get that axle out.
Hey, that axle's about to shoot out. Huh? Oh, just pull it out.
Well, you leave it in there, just hang it out a little bit.
Pull it out far enough?
Yeah.
It wouldn't turn backwards. I couldn't turn, see if that wheel will turn both ways.
Yeah, I just did this one.
This one does. I don't know, it wouldn't turn backwards, so we wouldn't know it on anyway.
I guarantee you that bitch was hot as fuck.
You smell it.
Yeah, I smelled it whenever you opened it up.
So there's silicone in there now, they fucking probably use it all in different places.
There's a little bit of oil in there.
Not enough to run a car. Like that's a make it.
Where'd you get
Did we check drive shaft?
Just some.
Okay.
I cut it off. It had a 16
Yeah, see,
on this end. I didn't want to put a union to put it way out
Right.
here.
Yeah,
so
I
just
like
cut
that.
it.
That's why I was wondering if you done that.
It's 350 the gear, right?
That's what we're
Yes.
gonna do on there.
And how many magnets on the
the?
collar? Is the same collar? Or is it
Yes.
different one? Same 8.
Same sensor, same everything.
Okay. Did you guys check that it works?
I did not check it, but I just put it back on there and they
Okay.
said look at the gap on it. That's what I did.
Okay.
So we can turn it and see.
That won't take radiator out.
Anything else you guys need to do? Otherwise, I'm ready. We can put it in the ground and we
Fuel
go.
in it. I don't think everybody checked fuel.
Nope.
It needs a little fuel.
Okay. Right.
Drive shaft.
Drive shaft. Drive shaft was working, right? Yeah, I think it's just like.
Shock sensor is 12.
Uh-huh. I think everything should be fine out there.
Your ride height sensor working?
I did not check. Good question. It was on the stands. Let me see on the lab. Right? Height. Yep. You pull about an inch and a half there. Fell off, came back up. Yep, it works. So it's about 5'1" on start line.
What you don't want to do, make a motor pass.
I don't know. So let me ask again. What are we doing, bud?
We're going to make a motor pass, another one.
Okay, we're doing motor pass. Why?
Because we like to.
I hate you guys.
Well, it's a new car, new combination. We're working through all the bugs. Should be no problems. We'll
He's
make
100% correct.
When we
Yes.
go that next time, it's time to turn them on. When we turn 4 on, let's do it.
So, and that's why we tested, right?
That's exactly
So
what we tested.
we came here to test to make sure everything is okay. So what happened on the first lap? Everything worked to some extent.
Then
right?
we broke a gear.
So we had a communication problem, and we had a problem with the gear. So
we broke a gear.
gear
so we
wasn't set up
fixed it.
properly, broke the gear, rear gear. We changed the rear gear, we're going back out again. We saw that the motor tune-up, because remember, this car wasn't on the dyno, we didn't have enough time to put in the dyno, but we had a tune-up from Warbird that ran similar engine. We put it on the track, and it looks to be close, but it's slightly different, it's not the same motor, right? So we did a small tune-up change, new rear gear, and we're gonna send it again and make sure everything's okay.
Then come back and turn something on.
Okay, something, you said something.
Something on.
Okay, thank you, Dad. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, ain't bad. So, yes.
Shit, we're pulling both of them.
No clunking?
No clunking.
Okay.
Is it pulling on the brakes or something? Does it pull?
You gotta start throwing the shoes. It burns pads up.
Okay.
'Cause
But
I mean-
what I was trying to do is exactly what happened. Right side ain't braking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why you went.
Yeah, right side's
to
not
check it.
braking.
But I don't ever use my brakes. I throw shoes, let them kill everything.
No,
this
and
side.
I'm fine with that.
I saw that earlier.
Yeah. So like,
We'll check it.
I want to make sure that it wasn't like a gimmick, because the first lap, and I did the same thing. That wheel is brand new, and if you see the disc, it's brand new.
I know.
This was braking.
I had to check the lines, make sure
Yeah.
they're not crimped. or
And
something.
with the gear, what was the 60?
984.
So with the gear, she moved to the left. Do you
Didn't
see?
drive it.
Yeah, she barely moved to the left.
Right.
I had to barely pull it back, so it's gonna keep.
Mm-hmm.
So 984.
I've got a little bit of preload that side
So-
I can take out.
984 on the motor.
984, 279, 428.
On the motor, 984.
Imagine if we had a converter for it.
Damn. Yeah. Or
Because when
gear.
you're on the brake, you can hear, oh.
Uh-huh. It didn't stomp this time, right?
It did not stomp.
Okay, so that's fixed. And the log record this time, so we're gonna see what will happen. So it didn't stomp. It left so much better, right? Good gear.
When I set it up, he said neutral it, put an eighth or a quarter
Mhm.
turn
Mhm.
in the interval, so I can take that quarter turn.
Okay.
I know the marks, so we ain't got to get in there. I can just turn it.
Oh,
Back.
beautiful, man. Everything was great. It was great. For everything, bud.
You didn't tell me thank you. This is love.
You're a hard-working guy.
This is love. I'm just goddamn glad I can get back to doing this. I was really worried I wasn't gonna come back like this.
No, you. We're gonna drag you. If it didn't come, we were about to drag you.
Oh, he's back.
Hey, a couple weeks I laid there and didn't think I don't make it. Really?
Oh, yeah, you was rough for a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Literally all day. Drip, 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 drip. I swear I got it in me. I lost so much blood.
Oh, I bet.
I couldn't get up out of bed. I was so tired.
Were you sucking some iron or something?
And the shit, they didn't tell me anything to do.
Can we pull the other side off?
You know what the doctor said? That's not unusual.
What?
What he told me, I promise you.
Dang.
Whatever the big one is turning into.
No.
He said turn on one, so make it worth it.
No, that's not the way.
turn on
It has to be like how we're gonna
turn
run.
on one, let's make sure everything's good, then we'll talk about the rest.
No,
We're
I'm
running- we're
fine
running
with
low
doing one,
time
but
anyway.
we're gonna turn the right one. We're gonna turn the big one just because we're gonna do one. We're gonna turn the first one.
I'm
The
just
first
telling you,
one
he
is
said,
wrong.
he said turn one on. We got next week, 2 days next week.
Okay, we do one. So he's gonna do the small little fella.
That's what he told me to say.
Right there. Small little fella.
You know what you got going on?
Hey, bud. It's a beautiful kid.
I mean,
It's
at least
cute. It's cute.
I can't say for one thing in defense. I've had motors that don't like nitrous.
This thing
Everybody
likes.
says they should have, but it didn't. So I
This
don't
thing
know.
likes everything.
It does run good.
Let's do this. So let me see what we're gonna do. 330. So it was a 79 to the 330, right?
I believe so.
I'm gonna put 2 bottles in 'cause I don't know what kits are tied into
Yeah,
what.
I'm with you on that. when she left, and like, whoo, because we were trying to, like, was talking to Jack on the phone, let's try to go like 40 or 50, right? And they're like, oh, let's put a plot in here. And they're like, man, I think she can take a little bit more, but I didn't thought we'll go like 920 right now.
What? The only thing I saw that I didn't
58?
would be concerned about was it once it got out way out there, it started extending. It was way out there, so it don't have to go, but when you let off, you see it come out. But it took it to 200 feet better before it really got extended.
Really? So they were wrong.
So, I mean, it left good. It had a little separation. Drove out, and the farther you went, the more it was coming up. I mean,
Yeah.
I think we can stop some of that and make it keep the
Oh,
momentum
oh
going
yeah,
forward.
100%, 100%.
But that's something we got to learn. Is what we just learned.
Right. So that 58, do the 52 for us.
29, 60 foot.
Yeah, I know.
29.
So multiply the thing like a 58, a back split. Put like a 21 back split on that thing. It's like a 79 to 80 flat or something like that, straight away.
What do you want?
Add 120. Right there. Ain't bad, huh?
No,
For just like, oh, let's see. So she's trying to go 70s on less than half of the nitrous that we can try to shove inside, right? Okay, she's doing good. She's a good girl.
Oh yeah.
Dang, triple clap. Well, triple clap.
That's to you, Cameron.
So, triple clap. We did 3 laps, right?
3 laps.
Yeah, 3 laps. So we made 3 laps. It's too close to racing. We decide not to shake down the car on the dyno. We decide to shake down the car here at the track. So this is actually going against my guts.
Yeah.
But we had a really good talk. Me, Jack, and Xavier. Like, and we were like, guys, this is the same motor that we were running Warbird, right? So Warbird and this black car, because it's kind of weird. Like, I don't know if there's a name insufficient funds. We call black car, we call black Pro Mod. We don't know yet. She's too
Insufficient
young.
funds.
Yeah, she's too young yet. So those 2 cars, we're going to be racing Radial versus the World. And we have 3 motors that's supposed to be the same or really similar. So we're like, man, honestly, we don't need to actually dyno. We need to have some laps. You guys, buddy, here being, not pretty often driving a race car, so it's good to actually have some seat time for myself. And we need to make sure this thing brakes, goes straight, because she's been sitting on the shop for some years now, right? So,
Well,
okay.
We're just sitting there for a couple of years just thinking what we're going to do with it.
Yeah, sure. She's
You
an
know.
old lady, but she's good, man. I'm going to tell you that.
She was happy today.
She was really good. We went sub 1 second 60 just on the motor, and she did everything what she did. Gear shifting, lock up, everything good, and then we did 1 short run on 3 kits just to make sure the nitrous works, the plumbing works, no leak, stuff like that. Everything works, so the car is already going 920s to the 60. So 920s to the 60 is pretty fast, guys. I'm just gonna tell you that. Like, he already pulled over 4 Gs with only 3 kits. So if we keep that way, and that's what we expect to, we should be going sub 0.9. We need to go 89, 88. I think it's a stretch, but it may go 87 one day, because that's what we're trying to go. There are other combinations, they are going 89, and they have more power, and they're heavier. So we should be able to go quicker than them.
Well, that was our first real nitrous test.
Yeah, so we're gonna start easy up on it, right? And we still need to test more Warbird. So we've been changing motors to make sure everything is okay on that car. So we still need to test Warbird a little. And this one, we don't know, depends on the time, because today is Tuesday. We all need to work besides this. We work on racing, but we do other stuff. So we're gonna try to see what's gonna happen, because next week it is lights out.
Time to do
And
it.
that's the race. So next Wednesday, so in 8 days, we're gonna do the first full run on nitrous, qualify number 1, Wednesday night. So
Nitrous qualifier.
yes.
That's what we're shooting for.
Yeah. So like we have 8 days with analyzing everything that happened and seeing if we're gonna do some testing or not, and send it for a full lap and see if she can go straight to the 60s on the first lap. That's what we're gonna try. That's what we're striving for. So if everything goes okay, the plan is Q1 to go 360 something. That's a good plan. It may be slower, I'm not going to be upset. It may be faster, I'm gonna be really happy. But like, that's the plan at least. So lots of footage, really cool. Again, I love Steele, Alabama. Just a nice facility. The guys
still
here,
a shot out because this track was great.
man, the guys here amazing, and the surface, it's unbelievable. It may be one, if not the best surface for radial racing. It's hard to tell because there's great tracks out there, Orlando, South Georgia, Virginia. There is good tracks out there, but like this thing, I think they run so much radial stuff here all the time. It's hard to beat.
Changes got to handle
Woo!
all the tracks.
It is cool. So let's see.
One other thing,
Okay.
we all need to tell our wives and girlfriends or whatever, Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Because
You
we're
said
here,
it.
we're
Yeah,
here at
happy
the track
Valentine's,
on
girls.
Valentine's Day when they're at home fussing.
Thank you for holding the fort.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes.
back at home when we're doing this deal.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Love you, Natalia.
Oh.
Okay, let's go. That was cool.
If they don't edit it out.
I like it. No, they won't. FuelTech Radial Outlaw Racing Series.